So here's the deal. What started out as giving advice to a few friends turned into a lifestyle social empire. Landon of Living with Landon joining us now to tell us how it happened. Welcome to the show. We are fantastic. I'm so fascinated by your story because did you ever expect that starting out just giving friends advice, being the voice of reason would have turned into this career?
No.
Where so many people are watching you, listening
Not at
to
all.
you?
Not at all. That's the craziest thing. I've always been like this. I've always loved to cook and decorate and go to Home Goods and get a tank from Old Navy, and I would start to get stopped on the street. My girlfriends would ask me what to make for dinner, and it just kind of evolved into like a Facebook page, and I thought if I did a blog, who would watch it or read it? My mom, my sister, my girlfriend. So it just took off from there, and a year ago I launched livingwithlandon.com, and it just has, I just can't even believe really what's happening.
So tell me this, what's like the main advice you always seem to be giving? Like what's the one thing that you just feel like everyone needs to hear?
Okay. Well, my number one question I'm asked is what color is my nail polish? Okay. And it's so funny, this whole blogging world, it's never about what I'm talking about necessarily. It seems like they're always curious about the cutting board in the background. And I'm like, people, I'm cooking chicken. But yeah, I just really am a girl's girl. So, you're a girl now, I heard.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I just think that it's about elevating the everyday and empowering women, and I just am so much about, if I feel good and I found something, I want to share it with them. If I found a great under-eye concealer, well, girl, you need to know. Yeah. A good recipe, I've always said that we really are the same person, just with different colored hair. So I think it's just important to get behind each other. There's so much knocking women down, but there's plenty of room for all of us. And I'm just here to pick you up and be a resource. And, if you're looking for something, Living with Landon's got it.
Yeah.
And
how do you feel about the word bitch? If you guys were not watching earlier, Stu was saying she doesn't like when people use that word, and you're like so pro women and empowering women. Does that offend you when people use the word bitch?
No, I'm not really like the feminist whole movement. I'm really a 50s wife at heart. I don't know. That word doesn't offend me. I think like you. Like if I said it funny to my friends, like, hey, that is one thing. But I mean, believe me, there's plenty of women that I've wanted to say, you are a...
Right.
But I'll use it sparingly.
Speaking of 50s wife, you've been with your husband since you were in 8th grade.
Yes.
And he was an NFL football player.
Yes.
How does he feel now that you're in the spotlight and moving, as you say, 50s wife from the kitchen to the
TV,
yes.
right? Oh my gosh, he is everything to me. He is my biggest cheerleader. I was his cheerleader for all those years, and he's just behind me, and I love taking care of him, and he loves taking care of me. And I think it's really wonderful to allow that to happen in a relationship. And he is so supportive. I think he appreciates the spotlight being off of him. He's an offensive lineman. They don't love
They don't get the glory.
No, they don't love
They don't get the glory.
He'd rather die than be where I am right now today. So I think he's just behind me, supporting me, and being my cheerleader. And the roles have completely reversed. Like we go out to dinner now, and they'll be like, "Whoop! Hey, Landon, can we get a picture?" And he's cutting a steak, and nobody knows him anymore. So I think it's fun. It's fun.
Always curious to ask this because I just think it's interesting because we talk about all the time women who date athletes and how it's kind of a different world.
It is.
Explain to us, what was it like being married to an NFL star for so many years?
And how many hoochies did you have to fight over?
Yeah, basically.
Hey, look, I got it going on. I had to keep this tight and right so nobody came to my door. You know what? I didn't really deal with it. I think I have a level of confidence, and I knew my foundation at home was solid. So thankfully, I think a lot of women, unfortunately, in the whole NFL thing, they marry for the wrong reasons. And I think if you marry for the wrong reasons, the wrong things happen.
Yeah.
And that's my belief. And I think there's definitely plenty of that. There's definitely plenty of Budweiser girls married to NFL guys. They met at a bar. The ones that work I've seen have been the linemen. They're like those corn-fed boys. They're just good family guys, and I feel like it just lasts. And also the college and the high school relationships that carry over to the NFL, I think it has a longer staying power.
Yeah. I'm always like, give me the big one.
You've been there since the beginning.
I have, yeah.
I'm always like, give me the big one who no one can pronounce his name. He's never on ESPN. Give me that one. Yes.
But listen, what you're doing is so awesome, and I love that
you.
you're like really trying to make that positive footprint and help women along,
Yes.
and all your readers and viewers and stuff. And you're even doing a live show soon.
I am, you guys. I know all my people are watching and I love them. It has been a demand and they have wanted to get in front of me and I want to get in front of them and I want to share and I want to bring it to life. So it's the content of the blog coming to life, a one-day women's conference. I sold the tickets. They sold out in a minute and 23 seconds.
Where is it?
The first show is in Nashville, but I'm taking it on the road. So I hope to come to LA and Dallas and California and Minneapolis because I want to do this thing. I want to be there and be in front of them. And there's so many amazing national brands on board and swag, and it's going to be all the
Swag.
Okay.
What about nail polish?
Yes, 3 seats.
Okay,
3 seats.
congrats on it all, and thank you for coming and hanging with us.
Thanks for having me. This
You
was a
guys,
real treat.
Log on if you haven't.
Yeah, log on. I'm your girl.
All right, more Daily Pop ahead right after the break. We'll be right back.
I do like this nail color, by the way.
This is
really
Urban.
pretty.